All right, let's talk about the Daredevil Born Again Season 1 finale. Episode 9, it's called Straight to Hell. It came out last Tuesday, which I know I'm behind on. I apologize. But I still wanted to do a review and talk about, how I felt about the finale. So we are going to get into spoilers. So if you're not caught up with Daredevil Born Again Season 1, Episode 9, aka the whole season, please stop watching. As we're going to dive into spoilers starting now, I'm going to be pretty quick. I don't have too much to say about the finale. I kind of had mixed feelings about it. I kind of had mixed feelings about this whole show. It still had some really, really great moments, and I still love uh, Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock. It has so many good things going for it, and Kingpin is amazing. Uh, but I just felt like it was real chopped up, and because of the rewrites and the reshoots, I also feel like there were too many leaks, and they were showing a lot of stuff from the finale in a lot of the trailers and the promotional stuff, and I felt like that kind of dampened the finale for me personally. Um, and again, the problem I also had was like Karen and Foggy were not in it very much when they were doing the whole press tour with Charlie Cox. Made you think they were going to be in it for a little bit longer at least, or at least Karen, you would think. Which she does show up in this episode. Again, I was weirded out because that was the shot that they used in one of the trailers, and I was like, I could tell it was coming. You could tell she was standing by the car, and it was like, I don't know. And then, like, of course, Punisher shows up. He's like, it's like a cameo, but like we already had his cameo, But it's nice to have him back. I always love seeing Punisher. The fight scene with him was pretty cool. Him and Daredevil fighting the anti vigilante squad or whatever they're called. Later, Punisher does get captured by them though, and they like plan an attack to go like rescue him basically because he's now like captured in Fisk's dungeon or whatever it is, and he has tons of other people down there, and I think he has the swordsman and stuff, and Karen and Matt are talking about how they need a team or like an army or something, and it's not who we want. It's not who I want. um I would have loved, I mean, I like those people. Like, those are the people I kind of expected to be on his team and, like, be fighting with him. But none of them are, like, superheroes. None of them are Marvel characters that we all know and love. I mean, it's kind of like Daredevil's family and friends and love interests and whatever. I would have loved Spider Man. I would have loved She Hulk. I would have loved any of the Netflix Defenders, Jessica Jones or Luke Cage or even Iron Fist or something, or I'm trying to think of characters that Daredevil's interacted with, and I know there's like a rule of with the copyright, or not the copyright, like there's some rights thing with Tom Holland and appearing in TV shows. I think he can only do the movies with in collab with Sony, and then like Kingpin can only appear in the TV shows. He can't appear in the movies. So I still hate this whole rights thing. It just really messes stuff up. But I felt, yeah, just like it was an underwhelming finale. Of course, it left on a cliffhanger. Um, just not the one I was hoping for, and was just kind of okay. Even the fight scenes I felt were kind of just mid and not that exciting, and just wasn't my favorite. Um, I don't know, but I would love to hear what you guys thought of the Daredevil Born Again season finale. I'm still here for season two. I know there's already some leaks coming out for season two, which I'm sad about. I wish all Marvel or just all stuff would shoot more secretly. Um, I just don't know why so many set photos leak, and I don't know why they can't just build big sets like they do for Avengers and hide what's happening. But whatever. I'll be there still to watch season two. Uh, Again, am excited to see Daredevil show up somewhere else, or Punishers like one off that we're gonna get, stuff like that. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the Daredevil season one finale down below. Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.